No chance the keeper could have got that.
Again. Looks like a bit of edge involved in that one. No, the umpire thought otherwise. Called it a wide. Ghaffar Kazmi.
Well, that was my initial reaction. Bit of pad. In fact, it was.
Yeah, I thought so. Seven runs on the board already in the first over. Again a wide.
A legitimate one.
Correct.
I think he felt he was probably going to come down the wicket and try to beat him on the leg side.
There you go. Over mid-wicket for 6 runs. He's not going to hang about, Darrell. He's not going to hang about.
Now, fair enough, this was a good shot. 62nd 6 of the tournament so far.
He saw the loop, was tempted, went after it, and picked up a 6. Already pressure on the bowler. That's better for Shoaib Malik. Uthman Ali is going to face first delivery of his innings.
He got a beauty in his first match. Sahel Tanvir cleaned him up with a vicious in-swinging Yorker.
He must be itching to get off the mark.
Bit of bounce. What about Shoaib getting a slip in there? Well, he's not going to stand back. First 2 balls in this league. Out first ball 6.
Talk about getting a duck in the previous innings, and the next ball he faced, no fear.
I knew a left-hander like that once, and he's alongside me. I think that's the sort of cricket you'd have played, Amir.
That was brave. He was not afraid of the consequences, flat-batted it, and second 6 of the over.
This first over, it's like almost telling us that they knew the spinner was going to open. They decided, well, if we see a spinner start, then we're not holding back. 21, and it could have been a different over.
Bowl him. That's a sweet revenge for Shoaib Malik. He was looking for some turn, just angled the bat, left a huge gap between bat and pad, and he's been picked up.
I can't help thinking that Shoaib's deserved this wicket. Did he play for the turn? But that just slid on, went right through the gate.
Did you see that reaction? In the previous game, he faced only 1 delivery. Today, he faced 2. For
entertainment से चिपक जाएं just ₹25. बैंकल हबीब रोशन रजत रखा क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंकल हबीब रिश्ता भरोसे का।
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू प्लस कंडीशनर। इसमें मौजूद मिंट और टी ट्री ऑयल डैंड्रफ और ड्राई स्कैल्प को ट्रीट करें और बालों को रिफ्रेश। मीट द न्यू यू।
जिंदगी मुबारक हो तुमको, हम सबको।
रूह अफ़ज़ा जिंदगी मुबारक।
Warriors are making a statement, picking up 21 runs from the first over. Haider Ali is the new man in. He's an aggressor. Look at the strike rate. Tells you the ability of the man. He's another one who doesn't like to hang about. Likes to go after the ballers from the get-go. His team will be looking for a good effort from Haider Ali. Samin Gul is going to share the new ball. Is bowling from the far end. Wasn't a great outing for him, the previous one. Edged and dropped. Oh, what an opportunity. Akhlaq behind the stumps, who was excellent with the bat. Yesterday, making a mess of it. At this level should have been taken.
Especially in a must-win match. These are the sorts of chances that you have to take. An eventful first over. A second wicket right now would have put the Royals on the front foot.
This has been the bane of Royals. Fielding, their catching has been atrocious. They have to lift their game. Chance of a run out. Our batsman safely bagged.
I think everybody has to take a deep breath. Very eventful 1.2 overs. Samin Gul related to Umar. Now this was the dismissal. So, Amir, you were left-hander. Could you have played that differently?
You have to understand the angles. If an off-spinner is bowling round the stumps, you have to look for everything coming back to you. There was no slip in place. He could have easily done that. But he was playing for the turn. Wasn't the right idea. Oh, what a delivery that was. Cutting the batsman in half. A bit of movement and bounce.
Amir related to Umar Gul?
No. Just a similar surname.
Well, Sana Amir spoke in the pre-show about what a good talent he is and called for him to play today, and she was right as usual. Lovely action, good run-up.
And gives everything behind the ball.
A good front leg through, perhaps just ending up a little bit. He's offset and through. As a young man, so I expect him to move.
Yeah, neat. That is the reason why the coaches are hired. Right information to the players. Edge. First ball duck for Haider Ali. Played the ball away from the body. Wasn't the right idea.
This tournament is sure hotting up, and dropped one. The same over. He's taken another 22 for 2 after 2.
He was reaching for that ball. It was Super Asia smart catch indeed. And what a wicket for Samin Gul to have. Dismissing the danger man, Haider Ali. He walked in, walks back. 22 photo.
बाहर से तालीम हासिल की और अपनी मिट्टी से रिश्ता जोड़ने पाकिस्तान लौटा है। देखने में तो ये काम मुश्किल नहीं लगता, लेकिन किसान होना कोई आसान काम नहीं। सरसब्ज की टीम की मुकम्मल रहनुमाई से हम साल सरसब्ज नाइट्रोफॉस और कैन गवारा खाद का इस्तेमाल करके धान की फसल पे 10% से भी ज्यादा इजाफी पैदावार हासिल कर रहे हैं। किसान तेरा एहसान, पाकिस्तान।
New set and touch
Ali out. Attention now focuses on Nawaz 9. Change of bowling.
There's a local Kashmiri boy who went for plenty, but good to see getting an outing. That's how you groom a player. You have to forget about day, and that's what happened to Samin Gul as well, making a strong comeback. Both the overs been eventful. Plenty of action.
Hugely so, and that's not an easy catch. Any catch is never easy, but going to your right, it's rising as a keeper. Good footwork. You've got to make sure that you take the ball well. You can so easily get the hands in the wrong position, but he's done well on that occasion. New batsman at the crease, Kamran Ghulam. Now the Warriors in their first match were 77 for 6 after 10, and they've just come out guns blazing so far. I think we're seeing a bit of unpredictable bounce here, Amir.
Yes, Samin Gul is getting a steep bounce from this pitch, and from this end, it's been keeping low. Time for us to enjoy Tapal down that.
Yeah, just drink it slowly because it's all happening right here. Nice calming effect, some good tea.
Yeah, plenty of excitement out there in the middle. Not only the players, we have to calm down as well.
This is why we are for the action.
Yeah, Majid has started off well. He learned a harsh lesson in the previous game. Conceded a lot of boundaries, but he has started off well. Just one run. The first 3 deliveries. The timing was good, not the placement. That has been the problem for the Warriors. They keep on losing wickets in power play.
That's a sin in this format. Generally, sides don't want to lose more than 2 wickets, and they'll have in mind what score they're looking for in those first 6 overs. Now, it's been 45. It's been the average in the first 6 overs. Now, that's, you probably want to be touching 60, and then you're in a good position. But importantly, it's a tough act because you've got to take advantage of the power play, but you don't want to find yourself 3-4 down. Then puts a lot of pressure on those to come, but in that second half, where things really pick up, the run rate required climbs exponentially, then it starts to become within an over. The game can change dramatically.
Yeah, there are better ways of capitalizing on power plays like this. Time the ball. Don't try and hit the ball very hard. End of the 3rd over, a good one from Majid. Conceded 3. It's 25 for 2.
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू प्लस कंडीशनर। इसमें मौजूद मिंट और टी ट्री ऑयल डैंड्रफ और ड्राई स्कैल्प को ट्रीट करें और बालों को रिफ्रेश। मीट द न्यू यू।
यस यस, दुनिया के हर कोने से हम सपोर्ट करते हैं अपनी टीम। पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट आए, फिर मुल्क से रिश्ता और मजबूत बनाए।
एहसास खींच लाए पास।
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिट रकम, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंक अल हबीब, रिश्ता भरोसे का।
25 for 2, the first over gain for 21. So the balance has only gone for 4 runs. A good comeback from the Royals.
Well, picking up a wicket in the previous over. We'll have the ballers tender up. And look at those. He's kept on tempting the batsman outside the off stump, kept on tempting the batsman outside the off stump, just back of the length, frustrated the batsman, and then this happened. Good thinking.
Well, he's got it fuller there. 2 balls were that sort of back of a length, and then allowing the ball just to swing a little bit. What was noticeable, that could very well have been called a wide had the batsman left it, but the sort of frame of mind that they are in, these Warriors batsmen, it's almost see ball, hit ball cricket at the moment, and I'm not too sure that that's the way to go about it.
That's good running.
Well, that's what they've got to do. They've got to take on the fielders here. I think the outfielders, if ball is not in hand, there's a second. That first one has to, under any circumstances, has to be run hard. Musafirabad is the confluence of the Neelam and Jhelum River, and the league going out around the world. TV broadcasters, Pakistan, PTV Sports, Geo Super, the UK, the USA, Canada, Geo News International, and live streaming. There's a whole host of live streamers.
Managed somehow to work the ball on the onside for a single. These bowlers are making it tougher and tougher for the batsmen to score boundaries. The reason for that, they've been pitching the ball in the right areas, not allowing the batsmen to free their arms. Good contest.
Just got this lingering thought, the potential of variable bounce, Amir. It's been quite noticeable already, and that can impact the stroke play. Teams might have to adjust their thinking in terms of the scores they're looking for. But it's still early days, 3.3 overs. We'll keep an eye on it as this match progresses. Lovely.
Good change of pace, good thinking.
Beautiful slow ball. Now all bowlers will tell you the one out the back of the hand, that is the most difficult one to bowl. I've seen guys build a career around this one ball. You get it right, as a batsman you'd have seen plenty. It's just so difficult to pick it up. And if you get that little loop on it, and it hits the seam, it bounces, and often it might even turn on you.
Makes it difficult for the batsman without any doubt. Bowling with the right ideas. Execution has been great. Look at that. A second successive slow one. And managed to land them in the right areas. Brilliant stuff.
He's worth keeping an eye on, Samin Gul. Look at that technique. See, the grip stays the same, so there's no hint of what's to come. And a bit of a googly as well. That went the other way. I thought it might, if it's going to turn, would be a leg spinner, but it's gone the other way.
Should have got the attention of the spinners.
Yes, Amir. So I said, let's just keep an eye on what the ball is doing today. Don't forget, we have a second game to follow this on the same strip.
That was a good hit. Managed to thump the ball into the gap. Good way to finish the over. After 4 overs, it's 31 for 2.
Hello here. shampoo plus conditioners. Meet the new you.
विजिट करें www.tapmet.com या डाउनलोड करें ऐप और बहुत से लाइव चैनल्स, स्पोर्ट्स, एड फ्री HPL PSL, मूवीज, ड्रामा और ढेर सारी एंटरटेनमेंट से चिपक जाएं जस्ट ₹25. टैपमेट टीवी चिपके रहो.
यस यस दुनिया के हर कोने से हम सपोर्ट करते हैं अपनी टीम को. पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है. अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट आए फिर मुल्क से रिश्ता और मजबूत बनाए.
New Set and Touch shampoo plus conditioners. The extraordinary touch, Set and Touch.
31 for 2 after 4 overs, 2 to go in the power play. They've lost 2 wickets, Warriors. Don't forget they decided to bat first when they won the toss this morning. Kashmir has been brought into the attack for the first time. Left arm spinner, hails from Hyderabad, has got loads of experience. He's favoured a lot with the red ball, but he's very handy when it comes to limited overs as well. Straight away attacking the spinner and welcoming him with a maximum.
Not allowing the new bowler to settle in. Kashif not having that privilege. I like the play from the Warriors. They've come out with a bit more assertiveness today. From early doors, try to score boundaries on early in the over. That's always a good ploy. First result might not have gone their way, but that doesn't mean you must claw back in your shell. T20 cricket asks you to be positive and rather come out swinging. On a wicket like this, more often than not, it will pay off for you. So they've just, after losing those 2 wickets, rebuilt a little bit before this, and that is a maximum. And before this, just rebuilt a little bit. For 3 overs went for 10, but they've obviously decided it's go time now. They are looking to get close to that 55-60 run mark. I do think, Sikana, that this surface does have written 200, perhaps even more, written all over it. We saw Stallions yesterday, 216. That included 47 dots. Now, had that been a little bit less, may well have been a score around the 230-240 mark. They would have kept an eye on that, but they need to take care of this power play first. Royals, however, they'd love an extra wicket. The stats tell us that if you can pick up 3 wickets in the power play, you do have a better chance of winning the match. And they struck early today. They created early chances. I love the fact that Shoaib Malik decided to lead from the front. Created a chance with his first ball. Unfortunately, the keeper not up to it. Mohammad Akak's been a little bit slow behind the stumps today, but then contributed with a beautiful catch to get the second wicket. We thought so. That is definitely a maximum.
Don't know what the fuss was about. It is a 6. So Kashif Bhatti will have to just regather his start of the over, hit for a 6. First ball in the tournament for him. Nicely driven through the hands of Shoaib Malik at cover. They should come back for 2. No, that's good ground covered there by the fielder at long off.
They are looking sprightly in the field today. They have been, the Royals that is, been their own enemies in the field. Starting slow, the 2 matches that they've played so far in terms of missed fields and missed chances, and that happened again today, but they've managed to turn the ship around earlier with creating chances and getting wickets. But they are trying. Just the one indicator for me on that is Sikanda, first match, 17 extras. Second match yesterday, only 2 extras. That's a big turnaround. So it shows you they have been focusing on their disciplines.
Nicely done off the back foot. That's the length is not right there from Kashif Bhatti. Allowed the batsman to rock back and place it right between cover and cover point. T20 format doesn't really allow the bowlers to come and bowl a loose there. You've got to be on the money straight away. And this over already has conceded 12 in the 4 deliveries. That's a better length there. You can hear the keeper as well acknowledging it. Just a single. Kamran Ghulam, who came in at the dismissal of Haider Ali. He was dismissed at the very first ball by Osama Mir. Now he's definitely going to make an impact here. He's a good batsman. At the end of 5, it is 44 for 2.
दुनिया में कहीं से भी पाकिस्तानी रुपए या फॉरेन करेंसी में इन्वेस्ट करें अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट के जरिए।
विजिट करें www.tapmet.com या डाउनलोड करें ऐप और बहुत से लाइव चैनल्स, स्पोर्ट्स, एड फ्री क्रिकेट, मूवीज, ड्रामा और ढेर सारी एंटरटेनमेंट से चिपक जाएं जस्ट ₹25। टैपमेट टीवी, चिपके रहो।
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंक अल हबीब, रिश्ता भरोसे का।
As many as times you see this picture, more you want to talk about it. Yesterday we had some rain and everything looks nice and washed and clean. And now it's again quite warm. So weather here can really change and surprise you. Abroad has been brought. He's the mystery spinner.